Hello， 欢迎大家继续来收看我的频道啊！我们今天继续来玩这个《地平线2》的西域禁地啊！上一集我们开了一场大战过后啊，这个拉万才出来讲废话。现在我们听他讲了什么废话？ 全部死完了，那逝者会面的人。啊，最爽的就是那个傻佬死掉。开门，开门，没有人管他。
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the West, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
我知道了，那个发下这样多话讲，我都是领盒饭。
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
还有这样多人呢？
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
就要问了嘛，不问哪里会了解哦。
No Man's Land, and then new Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: desert, lowland, and sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory. But the united clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers who just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Asuram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Asuram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
他们去的时候没有人拦咩？我们去的时候就中拦了。
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
战斗力还是很差的，闲聊啦。我老诶，这个3个不怪的。装备啊，这个是什么？拥有。哦。 不懂什么鬼哎！有个东西还在哦。我跳的时候可以按4方形啊。
So, this is the Forbidden West.
3个巨星，这个也有。 这个对哦，这个得要想。
frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades.
跟我打到鬼一样。
Backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. I'll keep some extra on hand. The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to not grace?手了，等一下也是有经过的啦。这样我走了，拜拜。我那边有火是吧？哎呦，我去点了它先。 跳下去按4方形上。 It worked. Wow. Okay.
哇，吓到我！
Make off just about any cliff now.
我这也不可以按的，忘记哦，不可以。我吐血了。
Light's taking over the land out here too.
因為我有嘢要製造咩？做乜嘢啫？哦，煙霧彈。俾我滾啊！
be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
You really think you can do that? Group, come on.
没有兴趣还是自己按来听来看看哦。不要讲了，讲了走几久，现在要跟他讲话。
If it isn't the savior of Meridian and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. A nasty business, what the Tanakh did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation?
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge. You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. If their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage, it'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy. Aloy.
I'm working on it.
高野，我看他有什么先，不是这些不了，我又要没有了，又比他先了。
Didn't find what you.
这个游戏啊，真的很多。还有200多步就要去玩那个先了。又有一个新资料了。 这是页一组啊，1、2、3，1、2、3。哎呦，我开了，不是又错过一个。
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
先不要理他了，先啊。 先做完这个先，这个很长哦，然后做到来这边了。
Some kind of outpost. With pens. It might be where Regala's keeping her machines. I need to find a way to get in there. I could scan the area to see what I'm up against. 哎呦，可以推，推得到？他会
知道吗
What was that? Better check it out.
？Oh shit！
Steady, boy, steady. Okay, I'm in. I have to clear out this place before I can look around.
哇！死呀！我突然跑进来，直接撞到我了。死呀你！ Sorry, man.《鬼知你係炮火定係？要炮火啊！走喎！何必咧？咩啊？人呢？冇理佢啦。哦，他在这边啊。
Pens, not that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better check in that cave. Take this to a dyer later.打得嘅，唔係咁樣。It looks like those ropes are holding up the bridge. I could make a drop if I shoot the weak drawbridge. That'd be my way across. Make an interesting color for my armor. A wheel. I control the bridge. I should take a look. That's one half of the bridge. How to drop the other side?
一直都埋你咩班啊？哦。No no no！ 拿着剑说的。有个么么哒咯丢。
There. Bridge is down.
And then， 而且看这边还有东西嘛？这跟我讲还有东西就讲了咯。真的还有啊！Okay.
Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Alvin's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
不用下去咩？没有可能啊！应该落去啦。哇，好贵嘢，这么贵喎东西。哎。
The tunnel's blocked. Yep, not going that way.
Oh, 这边死亡陷阱，这边set的 ，and then。 看看这边不是有一个火咩？没有弄到咩？没有可能啊！我明明有弄的。哦，可不可以接回来？现在，哇，又回来这边了。江远啊，还好有得飞耶。 就是特地来找到这边了。啊，对哦，那都有打一轮呢。看那个洞而已。哇，千山万步，哇，下雨添喎。 会下雨了咩？这个游戏，这不可以进去啊！喂，没留我嘞。这感叹号是谁啊？
Well, even the savior of Meridian needs a challenge. Play some strike. Making sparks fly out there?
How are the refugees doing?
They keep to themselves mostly, but they have food and shelter. Some even found work around town. Good thinking given that Stormbird heart.
I'm glad it helped. I hope they can get back on their feet.
I'll keep checking up on them.
Then they'll be just fine.
这讲完了，讲了，这讲完了了吗？不是，这个也
Has
讲了
Talon's
是吧
been？ giving the refugees any trouble?
哦，
Nah,
找他们。
he's still nursing his pride over at his shop. I've seen Karja fuss pots made of tougher stuff than that brittle bolt. Anyway, he knows if he messes with the Shadow Karja, he messes with me.
So the bristlebacks and the Daunt.
You're a pig.
那讲过了这个。
Well, they just lost some, but that now would have to work over. He's hoping to present. This is just, he's been trying
About, yeah, bristleback. Well,
anytime, flame hair.
走了。set 都买这个钱，没有感叹号啊。
Shall we speak? So, you've returned from the west. Any luck?
The bristlebacks were being penned by Tanakh rebels on the other side of the mountains. Ulvin's explosives opened up a sinkhole, dropping them into the tunnels.
Which they followed to the mine and out into the Daunt.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the bristlebacks, it's Ulvin.
Radiant beams of the sun. And all this time he was pointing the finger at us.
哇，这个是那个
Bring
肥佬
Ulvin
啊
here. Petra,
玩
too.
都不一样。set 得了了。整个任务强到鬼一样，就是这个肥佬。
Summoned like a blasted ale witch. You best be meaning to put pen to parchment. What? Why is she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the sun has shown the truth on the bristleback incursion. Tanakh rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident. But let us not forget that it was the Karja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvund. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the bristlebacks caused. All of it.
My dear magistrate, has your precious son baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first consulting you.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine. You skirted the laws of the Sundom, Ulvund. All for a few extra shards.
And you almost drowned your other miners. And sent that oversized tool over there to intimidate a bunch of refugees.
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Karja scheme.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The bristlebacks, the mine, the refugees. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well, that's not necessary, is it? What if I just return to the claim?
Well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course. I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like
Nope,
this...
you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out, forged dump? Ha! Knock yourself out.
Get out.
Oh, don't want you, don't need you.
Oh.
Virgin Ray! Get off me!
Mud looks good on you, Ulvin.
As the sun burns away shadow. Thank you for that, Aloy.
Oh, he had it coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude. You've done the Sundom, and my sanity, a great service. And I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Guess we do. Not the most pleasant boots to fill, but I'll wear them.
終於趕
All
咗
thanks
個
to
非
you,
洲
Flame
啦。
Hair.
Okay. Chain Scrape will be better off with Petra in charge.
哎呦，他朋友在崩吧这边，然后前行。这个。这个是什么？使用谋生攻击法。搞定。这边是得完了咯。这个谁来的？怎么又有一个板子？在哪里哦？这边啊，江远啊。先回来这边先了，不然